What's going on YouTube? I'm gonna show y'all how to just scrape the wood. This is for people if you have if you don't want to go get firewood or don't have the money to go get firewood. If you have a lot of trees in the backyard and things like that and a lot of branches fall, you could pick them up, scrape them off, clean the bark off of them real good, real smooth. It helps it burn better because a lot of the bark on trees, they withhold moisture, so when you try to set it on fire, it'd be more difficult for it to burn. So right now I'm just scraping the bark off the pieces of wood, and I have chopped most of them up with the machete to get it to a good size. You want your size to be proportionate pretty much, so you can set it up however you need to set it up. But for instance, this right here, I'm about to show y'all real quick how I just kind of scrape it with the machete. I also have a machete that have a serrated edge. Very good if you are, you're sitting there cutting woods and things. You're in the woods and you try to, and you need to cut some woods or some branches real quick. You could chop it off or something and have to pull out a saw. But I'm gonna show y'all how I just do it. I kind of scrape it up and down. So, hold on, let me maneuver this so y'all can see it better. Fellas, you need to be out here, man. That winter storm coming, so you need to be out here putting your masculine energy to use. Instead of going buying everything, cut down on what you spend, man. There's free wood all over the place, man. They fall off trees. This could be done. All you gotta do is just, put a little time and energy into it. And man, you should be outside learning this stuff anyway, especially if you have families. And like I said, you don't have to strip it perfectly, but you want to get most of the bark off and things like that. Sometimes you can just peel it off. So we finish. Just kind of go over it one last time. Get off what you can get off. Don't worry about what you can't, as long as you got majority of it off. So there you go. It's wood. Cleaned it up pretty decently. Not too much bark left on it, and I'm kind of OCD, so I like cleaning it pretty well, so you're not gonna see too much bark on these pieces. Keep them as clean as possible. It'll help you out. Like I said, some pieces it's just gonna have bark on it, you know what I mean? But like I said, it don't have to be completely clean. A little stuff, a little edges like that, just get it, just basically get it as clean as possible. Get the bark off and things like that. I'm just throwing my wood in a little bag. Throw it in a little bag, man, and you got some firewood because it's finna get extremely cold. Here in Dallas it's about to snow and whatever else. Last year in Texas the power cut off, and so it's very imperative to have some secondary resource to create some type of heat. If you don't, you're gonna be sitting there cold. This wood right here will be able to heat up food, create warmth and things like that, the important things. So definitely also heat up water with this and boil water, because some water might not be clean and you'll have to boil it, and that's where firewood and things like that, creating heat and have a